All right, we're back. We're doing words today. So I'm picking, or I wrote down my 10 favorite Aussie words, slangs, slogans, not slogans, sayings. So 10 just things that get said here that are unique word slang that I just really like, I really fuck with. So if I get any of them wrong, definitely let me know, because this is firsthand what I've heard from people. So could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I got them written down okay. And then I have a magpie advice question asking the Aussie people. So my favorite spot to sit near my house has a magpie that's living above the trees there. So I've gone twice recently and I've been attacked both times. Yeah, so I'm just curious what my play is. Is that its spot now and I'm SOL? Do I just go, do I put a helmet on and let it tucker itself out and just keep smacking it until it's bored? Can I go there and befriend it? Can I bring it some food, try to be friends with it and it'll leave me alone? Just curious. Even if it's not this one, if it's other ones regarding magpies. Yeah, let me know what my play is, what my options are. Just curious. Yeah, it was interesting the first time it attacked me, I will say that. But that is an aside. We're gonna do words now. So, all right, you got Editor Cal here quick. I just wanna say, I'm aware, I'm quite sarcastic. It doesn't always come through on the screen. Sometimes I'm too sarcastic, so keep that in mind, because this is all for good fun. I love the lingo, I love the slang. I use a lot of the words now, so I'd be keen and interested to know if any of you guys use these words or what words y'all use. So enjoy. The first saying that I love the most that I heard was, "We're not here to fuck spiders," which to me is just an amazing way to say we're not here to mess around. We're not here to fuck around. We mean business. We mean business. That's the best way I think to describe it. And the first time I heard an Aussie say it, I was like, I kind of just looked at him. I was like, I like that. I fuck with that. I think I will be adding that to my repertoire, to my vocabulary. So, we're not here to fuck with spiders. That's numero uno pour moi. And then, classic one, probably the most used here, is mate. So mate is just so universal. It is such a good word to call literally anybody. Hello, mate.
Hi. All right, if I go through.
No, please. No, go through. Go through.
Me?
Yeah. Because you can call the bus driver, security, your best friend, your best mate, just a casual friend, a mate. You can call a teacher mate. Like anybody you interact with here, you can call mate, which is really cool. And that's why I like it. I like it just because we don't have a word that universal. We'll say like friend or buddy, but you wouldn't call, like, there's nothing to call the bus driver or, just someone you just met. You don't really have a word for that. Whereas here, everybody's a mate. Everybody's my mate. Everybody's your mate. We're all mates. So I like it. Next, we got Brekky. So Brekky, that's one we say a lot back in Canada, but I don't know if the spelling's the same. Like we would say it like Brekkie, and then I believe here it's like a KY, but it's breakfast, Brekky. Going for Brekky. I'll say like Brekkie brunch. I like a Brekkie brunch every once in a while. It's a solid word. I use it a lot. Next, which could rival, we're not here to fuck spiders. Not in the same way. I don't think I would ever use this one as much, but it just makes me laugh so much when I say it, which is a chook. So a chook, or I've only ever heard it being referred to as a hot chook, is basically a rotisserie chicken that you get at Woolies or Kohl's. It's, yeah, the hot chicken, the rotisserie chicken. It's the bachelor's handbag, as some might call it, or, which is another word, the Bucks handbag. I haven't heard anybody say that, but basically, so from the beginning there, hot chook is rotisserie chicken. Bachelor's handbag is just another name for, when you're grabbing it, usually single guys that grab it. And then here, rather than bachelor, they call it buck. So a bucks party is a bachelor's party. So I don't know why it's not called a bucks handbag, because it's bucks party here, but then they call it a bachelor's handbag. And then the bachelorette version is hens. So bachelorette is a hens party, bucks party is a bachelor's party. Yeah. A couple bonus words for you there. But the chook, I like the chook. Every time I hear it, it makes me laugh. Next, we got the infamous Budgie Smugglers. Okay, those are what you'd see Daniel Craig in James Bond rocking. They're Speedos, they're tight men's underwear. The Budgie Smugglers. It's a good name for what they do. I appreciate the name and I like them. So, Budgie Smugglers. Next, we got the Bludger. A Bludger, which basically means if you're a bludger, you are not pulling your own weight. You're there just milking it. You're punching in to work, but you don't really do anything. You're just dead weight. You're just taking advantage sort of a situation. A bludger is just, you don't want to be a bludger. Someone who's a bludger at work is just someone that doesn't pull their weight, doesn't do their job, and nobody likes a bludger, so don't be a bludger. Next, we got Barbie. So not the doll, but a barbecue. Call it Barbie. A Barbie. Having a Barbie. Go to the Barbie. It's a barbecue. Don't think we say that. We wouldn't say it. We'd just, BBQ or something. But it sounds very similar to what we would say. Like, again, it's similar lingo with the Barbie sounding at the end. But barbecue, Barbie. Sorted. All right, I lost track of how many now because I added the buck and hens party. So it'll be 10-ish, but 2 more. One I really like is Brolly. So a Brolly. Any guesses for what that is? I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2. It's an umbrella. So Brolly is umbrella, which I think is a good name. A Brolly. Bring a Brolly. You need the Brolly when it's raining. Brolly. Then the last one. Last one, I wanted to end it with this one because it's just a great word. We use it all the time. Actually, we'll do 2. It's kind of a 2-parter. So here they say legend. They call people legend. If you do something, if you're like, hey, mate, can you pass me this? And they're like, yeah, no problem. I'd be like, you're a legend. Legend. It's just like a good way to say something, like to acknowledge someone, where back home, we don't really say legend. We'll say beauty. So you're a beauty. I'm a beauty. We're beauties. Or what a beauty of a shot or a kick or goal. Just like someone's done something good or something happened that's good. So we say beauty, which I've heard a few people say it as well. So it's kind of like, I've seen it like beauty and legend as like, they say mostly legend here. They'll say legend here most of the time. And then beauty a couple times, whereas back home we'll say beauty most of the time and we'll call people legend a couple times. That's kind of the flip. But those are my favorite ones that I've heard so far. If I didn't explain any of them well, please let me know, because I'm sort of learning as I go here firsthand, trying to just soak it in, learn the lingo. But also let me know about the Magpie issue. What my play is. Should I call the city? My SOL. What my options are for this Magpie that's taken over my spot. So I'm gonna go enjoy my day. Those are my favorite words.